1051.
Power 1051. Now I try to do your accents. Power 1051.
That was awful.
It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We have a special guest with us today. How do I pronounce this right? Emeli Sandé?
Emeli Sandé, yeah.
Emeli
Perfect.
Sandé.
Yeah.
I got to put an accent on it.
Yeah, and please don't ever do that accent again. Is that offensive when people do that?
No, it's cute. I like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have
See?
some friends that are British and they get annoyed. They're like, okay, every time I talk, you don't have to try to mimic my accent.
Well,
Well,
she
first
does.
and foremost, who are you and what do you do?
My name's
Stupid.
Emeli. I'm a singer.
You don't know who she is?
I have no clue.
I'm from the UK.
Okay.
Okay, and she's actually one of the biggest stars right now. As a matter of fact, Simon Cowell, Elton John, a whole lot of people have named you as their favorite artist.
Yeah. it's
Simon
very
Cowell
exciting.
has. You haven't done nothing with Simon Cowell, though, because I heard he gets a little busy on the side, a little freak.
All I've done is write for him, so that's all I know.
Okay.
Are you big
Oh,
in
no.
you big in the UK though?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I released my debut album last year, and things went great there. So now I'm just starting to introduce my music. Over
Emily,
here.
don't be modest.
I love your
okay?
hair.
Let's talk. Let's
Thanks.
talk about your accolades. Your debut album, incredible.
Yes, I mean it did way more than we could have ever imagined. It was amazing.
You broke
last
the
year.
Beatles record for the
Yes.
longest time on the charts.
Wow.
What is it,
Yeah.
63 consecutive?
63 weeks, yeah, in the top 10 over there.
How many
That's
records you
amazing.
sold?
I think close to like 4 million now back home.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then even here, you're
it's starting to roll here.
Yeah.
Feels good.
it does feel good. So for you being behind the scenes and then coming to the forefront, and you just went to your first ever MTV Video Music
Yes.
Awards.
Which
How was that experience for you?
crazy? I mean, the red carpet was mad to start, but I was so excited to see Drake perform, and I thought Kanye was amazing.
Who?
Kanye.
Kanye.
No. Very overrated performance.
You didn't like Kanye?
All
Like
I
it?
mean, I was there. All I saw was a guy performing in the dark the whole time.
I loved it.
I don't know how it looked on TV, but I loved the
She was
record.
there.
Huh?
She was there. You
I
said,
was there too.
all right.
But it was just in the dark the whole time.
I don't know. I liked it.
What did you
I
think
liked
about
it.
Miley Cyrus's performance?
It was a lot. There was a lot going on. I mean,
Garbage. Just say it. It was terrible.
It was.
Give your honest opinion as an artist.
It was. I didn't get it.
It was
but
whack.
I didn't get it.
She's hype. All that
The song-
twerking ain't gonna carry you for your whole career, dog.
Well, I'm counting on the music, so
Exactly.
we'll see.
And you also seem to be a little bit reclusive. You're not like a party type of person. Like,
No, I just anytime I can get, I want to write music, and that's kind of why I'm in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to make that transition from being behind the scenes as a songwriter to putting out your own?
Who she write for? Alicia Keys, Rihanna, a bunch of people, huh?
Yeah, I got signed. I got published first for a year, and then I worked with Alicia over here, which is great. Worked with Kate Perry on her new album. It's wicked. Like
Well,
just
now Charlamagne's listening. Katy Perry.
I love Katy Perry. I'm a huge Katy
yeah?
Perry fan. Absolutely.
she's amazing. It was a great session.
Was it your idea to put out an album yourself, or were they saying, you know what, you should be an artist?
It was my idea. I had to really push to get people to change their perspective of what I was, because when you establish yourself as a writer, it's hard to get people to see the other side of what you do. So it was a push, but I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah, huge out there. Our program director, who really never really asked anybody for anything, was like, "Oh my gosh, you're telling us all about your music and your songs and how big you are over there and how the music is coming here." And she was just so excited.
Yeah, they was actually talking about how you could be bigger in the U.S. I was like, she needs a twerk video.
He's definitely trying to get you to do a
That's
twerk
just
video.
gonna fail.
Yeah, he just wants you to
'Cause
have
I
a twerk
can't.
video.
You don't know how to
He wants you have a
No.
video.
I mean, neither does
I'm-
Miley, but it's working for her. So.
Yeah, it really is.
Now you're performing in Central Park this Wednesday,
Yes.
and is this the kickoff for your U.S. tour or no? This is just a performance that you're here.
This is one-off performance. This tour starts in October. But this is gonna be cool.
Now to break into the U.S., I see you did a record with Kendrick. Do you have more stuff like that? So because I haven't heard you, my daughter, she listens to more of the Z100 Light FM stuff. I didn't. So when I heard the music today, I was like, oh, it's dope.
Sick. I mean, that's the way I started in the UK. I was featuring a lot, just trying to get my name anywhere I could. So I guess just starting from scratch.
Do you want to do that though? Because you just sold 4 million records, so you don't have to do that anymore. It's like
Well, you got to start. You got to get your basics in the ground up. You've got to
you just say forget those blokes. What does bloke mean?
Blokes.
Men.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry.
embarrassed. Emily, I'm so sorry. It's
Sorry.
embarrassing.
I thought it was like forget those peasants. Forget.
He's an idiot. That's what you're thinking, right?
So go ahead. We were at forget those blokes. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I love collaborating. I love hip hop. I love I just do it because it's creation. It's just those are the people making real brave moves at the moment. I think.
Did you ever think that you would go on to be this big when you decided to put out your debut album? Did you think it was going to be?
Not at all. I mean, I just made music I loved. I made an album that I was really proud of, and I didn't compromise anything. So when you do that, you're not banking on commercial success. So I was really surprised.
I feel like have you ever been heartbroken or anything, because you've been in a long-term relationship and you got married, so I'm like, it seems like she has an ideal. A lot of times when people are writers, they go through like so much in their personal life and it comes out in their music. Right. But for you seem like you've been pretty steady.
No, I've been lucky, you know. I've had, you know, my best friend since I was 17. We've been together, but we've had ups and downs, and you know, I think a lot of the music is just a diary of different things that have happened, you know, different ways I felt very different growing up, and I think that is how I express it through the music.
So you married now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last year.
So you moved to Scotland, right?
I moved to Scotland when I was 4. Yeah.
And you said you were like the only mixed child there.
Yeah, we were the only black people there, and that was very isolating. It made me feel very, you know, I needed something, and that's where music came in. That became my world and where I could connect with people. So as soon as I could, I moved to London.
You were like, let me get out of here.
Yeah, as soon as I could.
They treated you funny? Like, how was it over there?
It was just, you know, you were just different. You were like an alien, and that's just
why?
How it
Just because
was.
you're black?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not that I didn't suffer any racism, but I just felt very different.
You felt different.
I felt different.
I know you didn't have your hair
Sure, it
like
wasn't
that.
just in your mind, though?
Wasn't it in my
You
mind?
sure it wasn't just in your mind?
No.
I'm sure it's important to see other people that look like you, too. And
Yeah, you want to know how to do your hair. You want to know how to like fit in people that like same type of music, because you want to feel part of something. You need an
I don't know too many
identity.
black people with that hairstyle you got. I know Macklemore, Miley Cyrus, and that's about it.
Now, do you think that if you weren't black, you would break into the U.S. much faster? Because I look at Adele, and she's so fast, and it seems like you guys are going on the same path, but it seems like a lot harder for you.
I don't know. I don't know if it's got to do with color. I mean, she broke her second album. You know, people forget that long journey she did before all of that. So I'm at the very beginning.
Right.
Adele makes great music, but she gets a lot of sympathy because she's fat and depressed.
What?
So a lot of people feel sorry for her. That's why they like really.
I don't think
What are
that
you trying to
people
tell
feel
her?
sorry for
You
her.
trying to tell her to be
No,
depressed
I
and
think
fat?
I'm
people
just
like
saying
Adele
that
because she
Adele-
makes great music.
She does. I said that. That's the first thing I said. She makes great music.
I
but
don't
she
think people
does,
feel sorry
She
for
does
her.
get a lot of sympathy because she's fat and depressed.
Oh, I don't know. I just love her voice.
Her voice is
Like
dope.
her voice hits you.
Yeah, I think sometimes music that is beautiful like that just transcends anything. Your name is also Adele, though. Randomly.
Yeah.
That's not going to work for you.
That's not gonna work.
I don't think you should use that as a marketing tool.
Now you went to school for medicine.
Yeah, I was going to be a doctor.
You went 4 years and everything.
4 years, got my honours, and then I just moved to London. I got published. We got
So
song
random.
on top 10, and then because I always wanted to do music, I just wanted my degree. You know,
Who paid for your education? Your parents?
Mum and dad.
So I know I would definitely want my money back immediately as soon as you got your deal.
Is that where you met your husband? And
I met before that up
okay.
in where I lived. We just met out. But
so he's a marine biologist.
yeah,
That's
he's
crazy.
a scientist. Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I love having someone that's so far from what I'm doing. It gives me perspective and can look at things objectively.
So you play your music and you're like, what do you think about this?
Yeah, and he'll just be like, nah, yeah. Like, he's not, like, hyped on anything, so
Okay.
it makes sense.
Because sometimes when people don't do what you do and then they try to give you advice and you're like, you don't do what I do. You don't
Yeah.
understand.
Well, no, I like it. You know, it's he lets me know what everyone out there is going to think.
Does he get jealous though? I mean, you called him last night. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? I'm out here with Kanye, with Drake." I'm like, whoa. Does he get jealous at all?
Nah, he's cool. I mean, when he can be here, it's great. But he's doing he's excited by sharks and all of that type of
Oh,
stuff. So
okay.
he's cool.
So when he listens to the music, never mind.
Yeah, please don't say it.
What? When you listen to music, what?
No, I'm
wanna
gonna
hear this-
ask.
Everybody's probably gonna ask, I'm so stupid.
Do they make love to their own music? Do they make love to our music? But now, do you?
Not yet. No.
I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
because if I was a singer, I would do it all the time. I play my own.
Thank God
music.
you're not.
All right.
Do you make love to your own mixtapes?
Yes, I do. By the way. Sorry if we got a little awkward.
All right. Well, new album is coming in the fall, right? Supposedly.
Hopefully, if it's written by then. But that's the plan. Just
But
working
you
on
need
the music.
inspiration.
Yes, I need inspiration and time just to write. That's what I need.
So what
Are
do
you still
do?
writing for other people, or are you like, I'm locked in on my own thing now? So
I'm writing all the time. If someone that I admire comes along and wants to write, then that's all the better for me.
like who?
I wrote on Rihanna's last album. I'd love to write for her again. I love Drake. I think his lyrics are incredible.
You didn't mention Drake. twice in this interview. You want to
did
have
I?
sex with Drake.
Shut up.
I respect him as a musician.
There you go.
All right. Sorry. Awkward.
So what do you need? What do? You smoke weed when you want to get inspiration? Drink?
I drink, yeah. And it just, but you know, you got to try and find that place by yourself.
You draw off life. You recollect on things that you're going through.
You know
things
what?
you see.
Yeah, it just, it's hard to describe. It just comes out. You know, I don't really know the process, but it just happens.
All right. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to stop by and see
Emeli's
us.
like, who is this drunk guy next to me? That's Sean.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna be completely honest. Yes, he was at the awards yesterday. He said it was open bar. He's drunk this morning.
Yes,
so
he is.
it's a little bit out of character, but not a lot.
All right.
I don't understand why the need to tell her that. Did you feel like that was necessary? For the interview? that wasn't necessary.
Does he
for the interview.
smell?
No, you don't seem to. I wouldn't have guessed you're drunk.
I know.
Okay.
Now they don't even know how to close. Look at them. Two
I was
awkward
looking
guys.
at
They don't
you.
even know
Ladies
how to
and
close
gentlemen, it's Emeli Sanders, The Breakfast Club. It's Power 105 What?
Real people, real celebrity, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.